I am Naniwe and I'm a Dream Body Fitness athlete.
Beautiful. So Naniwe, before you started this journey, tell me how your life looked like.
Before I started, I would say there was a phase in my life where I was a strong somebody, and then came COVID, and then I slowly just started losing my strength, and it came to a point where I was like, I can't really recognize myself. So yeah, there were two phases before this.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did it feel in your old body?
How did it feel? It was heavy and it was painful. That's what I remember.
And what were you telling yourself mentally about your weight and your health every time you looked at yourself in the mirror?
I wasn't quite understanding what was happening. I could see that I was headed on a downward spiral, and I just kept on questioning, why am I looking different? Why am I feeling different? And perhaps wondering whether that was just me aging and whether that was the new body that I was supposed to have.
And what had you tried before you found your secret sauce?
I had tried many things, which in hindsight, I feel like the reason why they didn't work is because I wasn't quite understanding what I was doing. I wasn't really targeting the core of the issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were alone, what was going on in your thoughts?
Just dissatisfaction. I remember I used to go to bed feeling tired, and I kept on thinking, I'm too old to be this sick and tired. And that was my daily feeling at night.
Can you remember that moment when you said enough is enough?
I can remember the moment to the day. It was actually 1 year ago, on the 28th of March 2025, when I decided that I actually have no more excuses. So I remember to the day.
What happened on that day?
It was a very interesting day. It was my sister and I, we were walking in the mall. And I remember walking back to the parking lot and my body just almost shutting down with pain. And I couldn't understand why I was in so much pain from just a short walk from the mall to the car. And I decided that day that that's the last day I wanted to feel like that.
And what do you think would have happened if you did not change your ways?
According to my doctor, there was a looming heart attack because at the time my doctor was telling me of high blood pressure continuously. It had been 3 years that they'd been telling me that my blood pressure was high and it was constantly high. So yeah, close to death.
And what was stopping you from joining or starting the program?
It was fear, fear and intimidation. Fear of what? I don't know. It's fear of the unknown, fear of failure. That what if I try and I fail? Yeah.
And did you believe when you started, did you believe that you can succeed in achieving your weight goals?
I actually didn't. I only started believing probably 3 months into the journey when I started not necessarily seeing results, but feeling better. And yeah, I think having the support just of people around you motivating you also helped. So I didn't believe it immediately, but as the journey went through, I started believing it.
Started gaining confidence.
I did, yeah.
What were the hardest, or what are the hardest part of this challenge?
The hardest, I must say, was showing up at first. Because me getting here, I had thought many times that I actually needed. I need to start eating healthy. I need to start coming to the gym. But I don't know what was stopping me. So the hardest part was just starting. But once I started, then that became almost addictive.
Is there any time where you felt like you were ready to quit?
Many times.
Okay. When are those times?
Many times. I mean, the most recent times, let me say this year, is when I decided that I wanted to learn how to run. And I felt I wanted to become an athlete, a marathon runner immediately. And so just I think striving for perfection all the time, and when you don't reach it, then tempts you to want to quit. But yeah, every day we try again.
So what has stopped you from not quitting?
I'm too far along the journey.
Okay.
to quit now. I've achieved too much to quit. And I think seeing that I can actually even come this far makes me realize I can even go further.
When did your mind start changing about the challenge and about yourself?
Yeah, probably not at the very beginning. I think probably 6 months into my journey, I began to I stopped looking at it as